welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. It's July 11th, Tuesday afternoon. I'm on a split shift commute. Split shifts this week at work. So afternoons I've been out with the Royal Enfield Classic 350 as usual. I'm going to go through, if you're still on the fence from buying one of these bikes, let's go through some of the reasons that make it such a good commuting bike. So videos like this where people who own them have done quite a lot of miles tell you about their bikes and reasons behind their getting them or the best things about them. When it's an owner that actually rides them, not just someone taking a shop bike out, a demonstrator, you can get a real good picture of the exact model of bike you might want. Yeah, so we'll go through some of the most important things first of all. So let's start at the beginning, is the cost. These bikes are now 3,500 on the road. You might get a couple £100 cheaper than that. And what do you get for that money? Well, what you're going to get is a bike that feels, rides like a big bike, solid bike, strong bike, a reliable bike, and a bike that is very cheap to run for its cc size. We'll go through some of that. You're getting a bike which has now been proved to be reliable. This bike, for example, has got 8,000 miles, absolute trouble free. There have been a few glitches with speedometers and things, and I believe these things are slowly getting ironed out, which is expected with a new model of a bike. But yeah, the purchase price, that's going to be a reason to buy one for a start. Second, the reliability. Third, the running costs. So example, I'm paying £110 insurance, and that's for the comp obviously, and the bike is running wise at least 80 to the gallon, even short runs commuting well over 100 touring on it. Build quality, absolutely amazing build quality. I had mine coated in GT85 right through the winter till about January, February, and nothing rusted on it. The spokes will corrode a bit, they're not stainless, but on a bike of this price that's probably expected. The bikes have been built to a cost, but they've not skimped on probably the most important things, which is paintwork. You get certain if you get a stealth one with little chrome, then you've got a bike that's more than capable of running through the winter. Bike out the crate is ready to ride, and you don't need to add any extras. However, if you want to, there is accessories like engine bars, sump guards, rear racks, panniers. Everyone's available for these bikes, and you can buy genuine stuff or you can buy cheaper pattern stuff direct from India via eBay. So you can spend as little or as much as you want on one of these bikes to make it your own bike. Bikes are also very easily manoeuvrable, controllable, riding feet up in traffic, filter in, stuff like that. It's ideal. Doing a U-turn, very tight cornering with your feet on the pegs, and brakes are more than adequate. People have said the brakes aren't that good. Once they are bedded in, take them out on a wet day like this, and bed those pads in properly, and you'll get more than adequate braking. And the bike also, weather protection, not much rain today here in this video, but the full length mudguards do a great job of keeping a lot of the muck off you and keeping the bike clean as well. I mean, as well as all these sort of basic things you want on a bike, you also want a bike that's enjoyable to ride. I absolutely love this bike. It feels like a bike that's bigger than what it is. It maybe does 73 flat out. It will not blow up at that. It's got a speed restriction electronically, and it doesn't feel stressed. That's the big thing as well. You might get overtaken by a tuned 125, but in a couple of years' time you'll not see that 125 still running on the road. I can guarantee you that. This bike's going to do a lot of miles. So these are built for countries where people buy these bikes as their day-to-day transport. You know, they're not just fun Sunday afternoon bikes. They're bikes to be used every day. Real workhorses. That's what they are. A real workhorse. A reliable workhorse. And you also ride to work with a grin on your face. Even like me, starting at getting up at 3:30 this now, leaving work at home at 4:15 for a 4:45 AM start. You'll be buzzing when you arrive at work, whatever time of day it is. It really is a great little bike. The bike's very comfortable as well, not just the saddle, but the riding position, the handlebar grips, very comfortable. Nice light clutch. Yeah, just a joy to ride. That is the thing that a bike should be, enjoyable. That's very, very, very good bike. I'll absolutely love this bike. Oh, a centre stand as well. Every sensible bike should have a centre stand. For safety, parking, and just ease of maintenance, and we'll get onto that in a bit as well.
See you later.
So my bike does have an aftermarket cheap £50–60 shorty bottle exhaust silencer, which you can get on eBay. So it's got a bit more bark, not too loud to upset horses and stuff, but people hear you when you're behind them. The old adage that loud pipes save lives, well, to a certain extent they do. So yeah, maintenance. This is the beauty, as these bikes are designed to be done by the rider, the owner at home, with very basic toolkits. You just need basic run-of-the-mill socket sets, Allen keys, some spanners, and you can do your oil and filter, you can do your valve clearances. For example, here in the UK, Hitchcock's UK sell a service kit, and it's got the gaskets for doing the tappet cover, the rocker cover for the tappets. It's got the oil filter, plug, everything you need, and it's very simple and easy to do. There's videos on these on my playlist for this bike if you want to watch them, and that's all comes into the cost of a bike. If you want to do it yourself, you know, you'll pay up to £250 for a motorbike service, and you might have to travel very far. You'll also have to leave the bike overnight because it has to have a cold service done for the tappets. So these are all things you can add up when you consider buying on one of these bikes. Better stop for a picture, for a thumbnail for the film. What a place for a picture, look at that. Beautiful. Another thing to consider is the wheels are tubed on the Classic 350, which some folk won't want or don't like. I'm not bothered. Tubes are just tubes, you know. You put sealant in them if you have to. And so you might want to consider the Meteor or the Hunter for its cast wheels, which are tubeless. So the other thing to consider is your tyre prices along with your other spare parts, service parts and stuff. They're not expensive tyres. I mean, you're talking £150 for a set for one of these bikes. You can probably get 2, maybe 3 rear tyres to your front. But the bike's not hard on tyres, but it's low 20 horsepower. And it's also proven it might only be 20 brake horse, but it's more than enough for commuting, more than enough for, because of the nature of the engine, if you have to, you can hold this on the top and you're not going to blow it up. And it's not going to feel stressed. I've said that already in the film. It doesn't feel stressed, it's very relaxing. Because of that, it's enjoyable, that's most important. And round these bends, stuff like this is just a delight to ride. Listen to the engine going up through the gears up the road here. I mean, the noise of it is just it's just fantastic. It turns a wee trip, even just going to work, into a wee micro adventure. It's so much fun. relatively small bike in this country, in the UK, it can be hustled around the bends at a good rate. I discovered that a long time ago, not long after I got it, and I was showing quite a lot of big bikes a bit of a clean set of heels when I was on the North Coast 500. A lot of the lads pulling behind me or whatever, they would say that's a nippy wee bike, or that's really impressive, that thing on the road, you know. You're never running out of power as such, but you're using it to its maximum, so you're getting your use of the bike rather as power on a big bike, and then on the brakes, power on brakes. It's just flowing up and down the gears. Brilliant. We're over 20 minutes, so time to say cheerio. I hope you found these points useful. If you'd come on to this channel because you're inquiring about getting Royal Enfield 350, whatever model, you're sitting browsing through films, you'll probably watched quite a few films, just people testing brand new ones. But watch this, watch other guys and women who have these bikes that do a lot of miles day in, day out, and you'll see they're more than capable, and they can hold their own on the morning and evening commute, and you get past everyone that's faster than you at the traffic lights like that. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment, I'll get back to you. Consider subscribing if you're new on here. Have a look through my playlist below, Royal Enfield Classic 350 playlist, and have a look at some of the videos I've done on this bike in the last year, and 8,000 miles of fun riding. So with that, I'm off. Catch you later. Bye for now.